go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal.
And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next... I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer, MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
Talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand. And plays like that show you what a skilled passer he is.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov up front alongside Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
With the second effort, MP grabs the miss. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Pagan, bring the ball up the 3-on-3. Shoots from the elbow. Zach grabs the miss. Carrington, guarded by O'Neal. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it. MP outside. The 3, and that's in. Coming off the assist from Gov.
He really had his eyes open. Good vision to see they had an open shot outside and to get it there.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
The screen by Gov. Pass to Callahan. MP. Nails the three-pointer.
Hey, look at Callahan making the hot pass. Everyone loves a center who drops dimes.
Here's Carrington. Outside, Lund. Kicks it to Pagan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carrington. Nice D from Leon Callahan. The high fly is leading. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
And it's Carrington missing the look.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him right there.
Outside Pagan. Out of bounds, it'll be the high flyer's ball.
Substitution for high flyers.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Here's Pagan. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Cunningham. Now Pagan from 18 feet away. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You have to hit that. You have to keep the defense honest.
Here's Dunn. And here's Mills from outside. Gets the 3-ball to go.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Martinez outside. And a 3 off target. With the chance to make a big lead even bigger.
And they should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace. He might be small for a center, but it doesn't matter because he can jump out of the building.
And here's MP on the outside. Here's Casey. Makes it off the glass.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
And out of bounds, the high flyers will take it.
I've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Way too many. It's not an improv show. Let's go.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution for high flyers.
And here's MP. 14 points for him. From downtown, knocks it down from distance. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Look at Carrington picking up the slack, getting involved on the glass, and finding them a second chance shot.
Outside Mills. From 20 feet out. And the high fly is tack on 2 more.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
To the inside. Lund. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
And the defense was there, but in the end, it didn't matter. Lund knows how to beat him with better offense.
Launches a three, and the High Flyers another triple.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Outside Pagan. To the paint, and Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's MP missing. Martinez outside. Back to Pagan. Inside. Carrington. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
From deep, it's MP. What a play! He simply drains it at the buzzer. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. High Flyers leading this one, running away with this one, and plenty more to come right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And it's Sac with the ball. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout facility for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Pass to Carrington. Lund. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Right side, Lund. Pagan. And here's Carrington.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Lund with the pick. Carrington outside. And a miss there on the triple. MP outside. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Some players try to do a little too much on the club circuit, but not O'Neal. Great job of being unselfish and using his open teammate.
Now Carrington kicks it to Pagan. Jumper over Mills. Pagan misses.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
Come around.
Back to Mills. Outside MP. Outside Mills.
Major contribution right there.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more shots they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Pass to Lund. And there's the call on Mills. That is his first foul of the game. Now Lund. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Callahan with the stuff.
A towering presence. Callahan uses his 6'8" frame well to turn away shots.
Hey, go over that.
Clock is at 3.
Some very effective speed and intensity from Mills, creating tight coverage on his assignment.
Outside MP. Pass to Mills. But they recover it. To the middle. Gov lays it up and banks it in.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Pass to Carrington. Launches it. Hauled in by High Flyers.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. You got to stop this run somehow.
And MP gets it to go. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
At the line for the High Flyers, Liam Callahan, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Casey, no good.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there. He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez on target right there.
MP outside. Kicks it to El Madawi. Back to MP. Trying his luck from deep. Buries it from three-point range. And it's Sack with the ball. Martinez with the ball. Here's Olsen. Now Pagan. Covered by MP. Lets it go from 11. Pagan misses. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Past MP. Down low. Callahan. And finished off by Callahan.
24.
You don't get a more high percentage look than that for Callahan. A dominant force in close.
Left side, Pagan. Count that one.
What handles? He broke down the D, down all the way to the ground with that move.
Outside, MP. Now Casey. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Pass to Cunningham. No good on the three. Now the High Flyers with it. MP. Pagan defending. To the paint. Shot falls by Casey.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Martinez outside. Fires from 14. The High Flyers grab the miss.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Here's Callahan. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Outside Pagan. With the mark. And he's off on that one. Here's MP. Screen set by Callahan. Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Throws it up high. The steal. And here's MP. On the wing, Brock. MP. Screen set by Callahan. Pass over to Casey. 6 on the shot clock. Return to MP. Banked in off the glass.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
To end the run. From deep, it's Pagan. And it's Brock with the rebound. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Guarded by MP. From the arc. Shot from Olsen, no good.
And you can't ask for a better look. It was almost too open from that time around.
And so it looks like the High Flyers will retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here.
Carrington.
MP outside.
High Flyers.
Brock. MP guarded by Carrington. To the inside. Done. And he dunks it down.
He's one high flyer, guys, especially for a power forward. And he needs to be, especially since he's undersized.
Outside, Lund.
Watch him.
Back to Carrington. Three-pointer. Hauled in by high flyers. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Made the D look like they were glued to the floor right there.
Well, for the most part, they were standing still.
And maybe he's not the most explosive player on the court, but still, if you give him a clear lane to the bucket, he will throw it down on you.
Lund inside.
Who's watching him?
Pass to Martinez. Shot clock at 5. Back to Lund. Tries to snap the cold streak. Called in by Casey. Here's the high flyers. MP up top. Guarded by Lund. And it's good for 2.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
To the middle. Carrington, no good. Outside, MP. They set a pick. Down low. Pass to Dunn. Now here's Brock. MP. He's covered by Carrington. From deep, it's MP. He cans that one. So it's the high flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that'll do it for this one. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
I'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Remember that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now here's Diaz. Finds Bird. Shoots over O'Neill. The shot from Bird, no good. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now here's Harris. Back to Diaz. Bird outside. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
And it's Bird with the answer. A three of his own clapping right back.
Launches it. Another miss by MP. Union Elite with the ball. From 15 feet out, Mitchell's shot is off.
A nice, clean look. That's one you gotta take.
MP, Mills, and another shot. And it's Bird with the board. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one. Albeit Union Elite trailing here. Kicks it to Mitchell. Inside. And Callahan with the stuff.
A towering presence. Callahan uses his 6'8" frame well to turn away shots.
Outside, MP. The second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Gove.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself. It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see Snacks on the pregame table.
And Diaz looking for his first basket, still in this one. Bird outside. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Mitchell. Over MP. Mitchell's shot is off.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
From deep, it's MP. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's Diaz. Mitchell outside. Now Harris. That one.
No. But we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Here's MP. It's good.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's Bird. Pass to Harris. The 3. Good for the 5th time tonight, and he remains perfect.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a 3 of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
Now Harris. 11 points on the game so far. Back to Diaz. To the paint. Shoots a fader. Now Harris. Yep, that one goes.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
So it's both teams making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Mitchell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. It's Harris at the high post. The kick out to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Devontae Mills. And here's MP on the outside. Fires in the triple.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Now here's Bird. He's got 6. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it. But those who do will know each other from their experience here.
At the line for Union Elite, Jason Bird.
And so he hits them both. The high fly is leading. Lays out. Outside Mills. MP. From deep. And the high flyer is another triple.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now here's Mitchell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now MP. Bird defending. Harris comes down with the board. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Pass to Callahan. The kick out to MP. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
Tremendous.
No question who's been in control of this one.
Yeah, they have really taken charge.
MP with the bucket.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Mitchell outside. Finds Bird. Here's Kolish. Shot clock at 6. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2.
Second team foul. At the line for Union Elite, Kevin Kolish.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one for him falls. And the High Flyers making a change here. He's perfect so far from the line. From deep, it's MP. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Outside Diaz. Here's Harris. Union Elite again can't hit it. Here's the High Flyers. Past MP. Down low. Gov. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Making his presence felt in the 2-man game. Ben Gov, everyone.
From deep. And releases it in time, but it's off the mark. And so that brings the first half to a close. The High Flyers lead this one up by 15. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. And it's High Flyers with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 15. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Mitchell. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Harris with the bucket.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
To the inside. Soft touch off the glass and in.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Stay there.
Now here's Diaz. Mitchell covered by MP. Mitchell with it, with MP on him. Good D that time from MP.
Hey, get MP.
To the middle, Gov. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. Outside Diaz. Here's Bird. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Outside MP. Let's go with the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Pass now to Harris. Diaz. Mitchell covered by MP. Robert a screen. Mitchell with a good look. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
Mitchell under control nicely for the basket.
Here's the High Flyers. They lead by 17. Here's Mills. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Now Harris. He's got 14. Mitchell outside. The pick from Harris. High post try. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
Screen set by Callahan. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Robert. Diaz. Returns it to Robert. Makes it off the glass.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Now here's Diaz. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The baseline jumper. The shot from Bird, no good. MP with it. He has 42. Back to Gov. On the wing, it's MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
Fires from the line. Nice jump shot, good.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
And here's MP. He has 45 in this one. Now Casey, count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Back to Kolish. The pick from Harris. And Kolish misses. Fades away. Again, the High Flyers.
Hey, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
Here's Pagan.
Hey, you got ball, you got ball.
And he's going for the alley-oop. And it's Harris slamming it home. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Pass to Harris. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. The three ball gets it to go from long range.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
MP with the bucket.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Now Pagan. Outside, Harris. Pagan. Covered by Mills. Pagan with it. 6 to shoot. The putback. Hauled in by Casey. And here are the High Flyers now. MP with the look. The shot from the low post is good.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
And here's Pagan. Back to Kolish. The three. It's rebounded by Mills.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time. They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Pagan misses. Now the High Flyers with it. MP outside. Now Casey. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
2 minutes remaining.
Harris up top.
2 minutes.
Pagan. Fades away. That one rolling around and rims out. And here are the High Flyers now. Inside. Done. That's good.
2 points.
Heck of a pass there to create the deep look.
They need to stop this run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different defensive look.
Here's Walker. Back to Kolish. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Here's Pagan. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
Kicks it out to Mills. Return to MP. They set a pick. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
That is showing some toughness on D. Getting physical, sticking his nose in there, and making a play.
Now here's Mitchell. He's tightly guarded. Pass now to Harris. Nice D from Leon Callahan. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Down low. Now Casey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Number 11.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Pass now to Harris. And a whistle blown against MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution for High Flyers. Michael Cochran. Omar El-Madal.
Outside Diaz. That's tipped. Bird with the bucket.
Jake Bird.
MP outside. And that one falls.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And so that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Move, I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I could see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup. Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.